Dito tayo sa second query, Pastor, na medyo may a lot of serious misgivings. During the last episode of the Gikan sa Masa para sa Masa, I gave the opinion that as an act of humanitarian interest, we may accept refugees of other countries. But I said it must be based on valid grounds. And actually, Pastor, you know, the Afghans come from a state where there was a civil war. And itong mga nationals na gusto ng Amerika na tanggapin natin dito sa ating bayan as refugees, sinasabi nga nila economic, I think they do not want to use the word refugees, when as a matter of fact, they are really refugees. Palaro lang ito, it's a question of semantics. You know, when you escape from your country because you're out to be killed or there will be serious retaliation against you, or in this in the Afghanistan, there was a change of government and the rebels won. And itong mga tao na sinasabi nila na economic, I forgot the term, economic
migrants.
Migrants. Itong, you know, when we deal in diplomacy, we must deal in good faith. Do not change the status of the term refugees to economic. Kasi kung economic, bakit sila magpunta dito? If they are considered economic migrants, kung may pera sila economic, doon na sila sa Afghanistan mag-invest.
Right.
It presupposes that investment, magpunta sila dito economic, that they have something to contribute to the economy. But far from it, actually. It is the convenient way of the United States from saving those Afghan nationals who were working for them when they were in Afghanistan. Alam nila, they know that the rebels would overwhelm the government that the United States was trying to foist na talong. At itong nagtatrabaho sa kanila, obligado sila ngayon na tutulungan nila to provide a safe haven. The problem is these nationals come from I do not want to term it, but from a militant country where there was really a revolution because of the militants there wanted to impose a government of their own. Now, itong mga Afghanistan, we were not part of the vetting or evaluation whether we accept them as refugees or as visitors or whatever. We were never a part of that vetting, pag-evaluate. So how are we supposed to be secure or the interest of our country when we are accepting foreigners that we do not know? Just because that they were working for the United States does not mean that it is a guarantee that we are comfortable in accepting them. Eh, yung iba kasi, they might have other reasons such as just aside from being a refugee, maybe it was a matter of convenience for them to work with the government forces there in Afghanistan. But it does not automatically become a status that you are freed from any ideology, belief, or thinking that is not different from what they have right now. Wala tayong garantiya that they are or were members of the radicals in Afghanistan. Who are now, who won and are now running the government of Afghanistan. Yan ang mahirap, Pastor. And the contamination cannot be far away. You know that we have an insurgency problem dito. The Muslim insurgency. We have nothing against our brothers and sisters who are Moro. Wala tayong problema dyan. We love them. But yung ideology is different from blood or belief or a shared love for the country. It is an ideology of destruction and killing and bombing. Mahirap yan, Pastor. We might be unconsciously accepting maybe a troubled group of persons. We are not certain, and I do not know how far we were allowed to vet, to assess, to understand who are these people. And the second is, it is not a far-fetched idea that because they are from a state na natalo, they were the former government people there. It's not a far-fetched idea that they would also entertain acts of revenge or whatever that would be detrimental to them, not only to them, but primarily in the country we are hosting, between the nationals there. Hindi natin alam ang dynamics talaga, Pastor. Except we take it as true what the Americans are trying to tell us that look, these are good people, accept them because they need to have a safe haven.